Hey everybody, it's the Coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one, between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest. You'll take the week off. Get your guys.
Drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And when you scout him on tape, you see
calling a gain of 5, and they're going to have a third down. And one advantage for this offensive unit is the big target, Mike Evans.
Play to his strength.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And Blake has it over the middle. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. Here's Sproles. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shot
right here, right now.
2nd down, Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans.
You really got to find a way to drive the ball. You know, get your grip. You know, that's why we see some of the guys now that put the gloves on when they throw the ball in this type of a condition. Sometimes
from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well.
Now, pressure again and down. Winston now from the 50. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Adam Humphries, 50 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead for this offense, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush into
game. He was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 3.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. 1 quarter gone in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Bucs with the early lead. And we're back to Philadelphia after this. And now this offense set up nicely at midfield. Winston. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will,
in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 3rd down, Winston escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a... They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he was able to shed the
towel. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
Winston sneaking it. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jameis Winston with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They want
offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Play action to Sproles. Wentz. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mike Wallace, 68 yards. And the Eagles are one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways,
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get sack. Chris Long. Play action now. Winston. Evans has it left side.
After you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage point. Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he's got Rodgers. First catch. On 1st and 10, Winston. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Bucks up on 3rd and long. Winston now. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they will move up by 10.
Now, if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute, who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Jeffrey with it. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Throwing now is Wentz. Nowhere to escape. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Escapes the sack. Fighting through. He's got space. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is here. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here comes the pressure, and the Eagles get there to block it. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. In for the score. And the Eagles have cut it back with it on halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, this is the 2nd of 4 games this weekend as we narrow the field down to the 4 teams who will meet in the league championship games next Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions squaring off against the Los Angeles Rams.
Game is within striking distance like this at intermission.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that in there.
See how that recipe works. They go play action here on 1st down. Wiggles free. Rolling to his right. And some room to work. And he slides to avoid the hit. Big yardage.
But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm, really.
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Darren Sproles punching it in from here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play. He truly gets started.
Winston, flushed out right. He finds Humphreys. And he gets it inside the
That mobility is an attribute, but when you couple it with accuracy, you've really got something going. Able to get outside the pocket and complete the pass.
Oh.
You know where you're going, but that's not easy as well. Finally, just locating the ball when it finally comes through the snow. Kids love snow. Players, not.
Jameis to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And it's a Buccaneers touchdown. He's giving him a little jolt. Just gave
the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. There he goes, right side. And
additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Now Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
A little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Working from the gun, Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, a 1-yard. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's able to outmuscle. Second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now Winston. Sliding, and Winston lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to set up shot. From the gun, it's Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. 3rd and long for Winston. Hard throw, incomplete. Quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Play action to Sproles. Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets...
As a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something. On 1st and 10, Winston. He gets it to Humphries. And 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get in their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? And it's usually not by himself, is it?
Across the 40. 1st down, Winston. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And now Wentz on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he will bring it back.
Exactly what they did.
And now that door jar, 2-score game. So hold on here. Not done in the 4th. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs capitalize on the short fatigue football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this. Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And they will stop. Now it's Sproles. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup. Panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is back to throw. Steps away. Can't get it to take him down. And the clock will roll. He'll look to throw. Caught on the slant. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with 3 seconds remaining. And the Bucs have taken the lead. One final try now for Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philly.